Welcome back to our American Truck Simulator playthrough. Today we're going to work our way to getting our first trailer and learn about getting cargo market jobs from that. But I want to try an external contract today, and we're looking at a few of them. We have a crawler tractor delivery, which will take about 11 hours for $38,000. There's also a sprayer that's going to go up to Sydney, Montana for $40,000. It has 3 hours left, so I don't know if that means I can accept it in 3 hours. So we're gonna stay away from that until I learn a little bit about it. I do want to head to Iowa. We're gonna head to Council Bluffs, Iowa, and make $38,000 delivering a crawler tractor. So we have 8 hours until we need to sleep. And at 8, gosh, it's early, so we'll just play it by ear here. We have 634 miles of fuel as well. So this should be a long haul. And we'll just figure out when we have to sleep, you know. We can't completely pre-plan it until we know the distance we're going and can see all of that. I think it said 12 hours, so we'll stop in the middle of the route. But the thing I don't know, and I wanted to kind of look into it, was if... Where was that car? I gotta do better, guys. Was if I need to build the garage, extend the garage again, to be able to fit a trailer in there, since we already have 3 trucks in our 3-slot garage. And we'll be learning that today. So we have about $50-some thousand. This will give us close to 100. It is $100,000 to upgrade the garage again. And then we'd have to secure some money for the trailer after that. So I was looking at a few trailer options, and we'll just let the day kind of unfold on its own as we're going to pick up this trailer for this job. First connected contract. Don't really know what that means. I think it'd be really cool if we could put contracts out there for our business and have other people pick them up. I don't know if that's what's happening or if it's just another feature of the game, to be completely honest. Oop, we were in the wrong lane. All right, let's concentrate on this loop here. Go a little slower. It says 30. You know, in my truck, I would take this a lot faster, but I think in these semis, I need to try to be a little more realistic. Let's get our side mirror in our view here as we're merging. No oncoming traffic, looks pretty good. All right, I'll see you at our destination. He's dropping off something for Boeing, huh? Nice. So we need to take a right here. A little bit farther, it looks like. Here's our entrance. Looks like they do sell the tractors here. Maybe they manufacture them here. Truck deliveries this way. I think that's our trailer right there. All right. Now, let me know. I believe there is a mod to where I could pick up real farming equipment and not the generic stuff like we're doing right now. All right, let's get it hooked up. I'm going to go ahead and go to the external camera. Make sure we have our headlights on. We do. We're going to run with those at all times. I want to see the difference here. There's the high beams. And then if I do off, those are just the parking lights and then the headlights. Okay. There's a little look at what we're pulling behind us. $11 hours. 600. Oh, let's get another view here. Oh, we're clean. 684 miles. And we're going to be going to places we've never been before. I love it. All right, we didn't take that turn wide enough. I had to back up a little bit. But we're set. Looks like we're heading to the 25. Probably be heading north. Just reminding myself we are going to Iowa. Let's take this a little wider. Pretty cool seeing a tractor in the side mirror, though. So we have 17 hours to get there. Can we sleep? Like, we're gonna lose 10 hours from sleeping, so we're gonna learn here how much we're gonna lose off of this contract when we don't get it in time. So I guess we should have slept first and then gave ourselves a fresh start, but either way, 11 hours. Yeah, I guess we need to learn that stuff. Let the oncoming traffic know they're in the other lane. We should be good. All right, I'll talk to you guys if there's something to talk about. But we're definitely going to be late on this contract. Downtown Denver to our right. And we seem to have a governor or something set all of a sudden that's not letting us go past 65. I don't know if this is a connected contract type thing, but definitely interesting. But there's downtown Denver. So we're just kind of cruising through. On our way to Iowa. That's sweet. I don't know what stadium that is. That looks awesome. Field Stadium, it says. That must be where the Broncos play. We're making an exit here, a little transition to the, come on, 34 East, heading towards Sterling. Come do a complete stop here, stick our head out the window so we can see. I think we're clear, guys. Let's go ahead and go out first. I mean, as slow as we're going, I don't think we were clear anymore. I don't see any traffic behind me. I think we were okay there. Looks like Sterling and Wiggins is coming up. Imagine we're headed east now. Wonder if there's an information screen that shows me that. Don't see anything. We do have to keep an eye on our fuel. 283 miles to go. And over 564 on this drive. So we'll get about halfway there. Definitely gonna be learning what happens when we're late to a contract for the first time. And of course, it's our first connected contract. So I think the lesson for these connected ones is to sleep before we take them. But we'll do a little over the speed limit, try to make up some time, but I don't think with pulling 35,000 pounds here, we're going to be able to do that very often, because you can see we're topping off. We're topping at 65. Seems like an interesting transition here. It says exit. And then we're going over a highway that we're running parallel with, apparently. But I think we're then going to instantly get on that highway. Yeah, interesting. We are holding up traffic, aren't we? A little bit behind us. Try to gain some speed downhill here. And I'm not sure what highway we're coming on to. The 76 East, okay. Almost to Sterling. And a way station. It happens. Cruise on in here. Looks like it is going to be instantly our turn, though. Not much waiting. Love it. Alright, we're clear in here. £73,000. So with the trailer and truck being 40 of the 1,000 pounds, that's crazy. Alright, get our indicator on. There is a truck there. Yep. Now, I'm recording ahead, so that accident that happened last episode, I haven't seen comments on that yet. I assume I should have seen them coming and slowed down. let them get a little farther ahead before I got on the highway. All right, I think our next update will probably be getting fuel in a little bit. I think I figured it out. Is that 17 hours real life hours? So I think we're going to be okay. Looks like this is the Sterling exit. We're going to bypass it. I was tempted to stop here and sleep, but I think we're going to push it a little bit more. We still have 184 miles in the tank. And we're just getting started for the day. We're not tired yet. We have entered Nebraska. And I think soon we'll be stopping. We got 34 minutes. I found the next rest stop and hoping we get there. I don't know what happens when we hit 0. Fuel's getting low as well. We do have a little warning there. 20 gallons to go, apparently, is when that warning kicks on. And we are heading... No, we're not. We're staying on the 80. Okay. Or staying on this highway. Oh boy. That was almost bad. I don't know what was up with that van. That was scary. I was getting ready. I guess I needed to have my indicator on. I was getting ready to pass him, and that happened. So I think we're going to pull into this place with just about a minute or two to spare. It is the next exit. Time that just about perfect. I don't know. One of these days we'll push it past the sleep threshold there, or timing, and see what happens. But this light is green, and we are going because we don't have time to wait for another light. That combine in the road. That is sweet. Decent shot at it. Oh, coming in hot. Coming in hot. All right, let's find a place to pull over here. We have 0 minutes on the clock. And we're just going to pull right into this one. It appears we will arrive at about 8 a.m. to Farmers Corporate, or to the co-op in Council Bluffs, Iowa. That pretty much confirms we still have 17 hours after sleeping, so that is real lifetime. Good to know. All right, we're clear. Let's keep an eye on this side mirror, though. All right, that was a little better. Went in the grass a little bit there, but we're all right. Getting back on the highway here. Don't really see anyone coming. And back on the 80. Ooh, look at this bridge. I wish it was daytime. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Maybe we'll come back here on the way home during the day. Sunrise is soon, though. About just under 4 hours to go on this trip. What a long one. Lots of money, though. Oh, we're going to get a good look at the sunrise. It's starting to come up here. Yeah, that's gorgeous. That is pretty sweet. Lincoln, Nebraska. We have arrived. Well, not at our destination, but we've arrived at Lincoln. The plane taking off there, that's awesome. I think that's the first time I've noticed that. I wonder if I've seen it before. Sky's looking... We've had good weather. I don't know if there's a setting I need to change to get some rain. But we've had good weather so far in this playthrough. What a chill game, guys. My goodness, I love it. Fits the vibes. Sun is up. 6 a.m. now. We got 2 hours to go on our drive here. And we'll have to get a little lighter of a cargo next time so we can go a little quicker. 65 has been about the max. I think I got up to 68 a couple times, but seems to be about where we're sitting. 65 miles an hour with this one. As we're just breaking in this new engine, we have 1,400 miles on it. Oh, it is pretty. Some greenery finally. Had a little bit in Colorado. As we get to Iowa here, getting a little bit more. The eastern part of Nebraska. Got to be coming up on the border crossing in Iowa. We're 44 minutes away. I think it was just on the border where Council Bluffs is, so... Is this a bridge? What do we got in front of us, guys? Going over a river here? Are we going over the Mississippi? That's awesome. And welcome to Iowa. Next exit, next right, Council Bluffs. It doesn't look like that is our exit, though. Imagine it's coming up pretty quick. All right, we are slowing down a little bit, going over another bridge before we're about to make a sharp right. Slow down, make sure we pull this off. Onto a dirt road, I love it. Look at this, some cord on both sides. Could feel the road in the steering wheel. I know you guys can't feel that, but I do. Nice. Going to the co-op. 55 on this dirt road, huh? Seems excessive. Pulling on in. Evergreen. Oh, it just changed. It said Evergreen for a second ago. Huh. All right. Where you need it? Where do you need it? I think we want... Nice combine there. I think we want to loop around. And... a little confused on where we're going. I think we're going up that road. Yeah, we're missing out if we don't do the parking this way. This is sweet. But I don't know what I'm approaching here. Just take it slow. Looks like we got some bees over there. Alright, so I want to loop over this way. And give ourselves a shot to turn this thing around. Some hay bales, or straw bales. Alright, let's pull far forward, get her straight. And we want to crank the other way. There we go. Okay. Let's take a look at what we're looking at here. Still a little confused. Oh, okay. I see. So we want to really crank her this way. And then really crank straight. All right, how are we looking now? So we get better. I do want to try to do it this way 1 or 2 times just to kind of get an idea how the... I'm not happy with that. If we're going to do the cheaty mode here. Top back in cab now. Just kind of slowly crawl our way back. Alrighty, pulled it off. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Press T to attach. No, we don't want to attach. Do coupling. What happened, guys? Finish delivery. Park. Park in the selected spot. Then press. I thought we did. Not sure what's happening here, guys. Cargo is ready to unload for unloading. Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened there. Total distance 761 miles. It took us just about an hour. In real life, it did 56 minutes. 141 gallons there, and our first contract completed. Got 1,700 experience, $38,000. Let's look at some more jobs here. 2 skill points. I do want to get our eco going a little bit better, so we'll apply that there. And from Council Bluff, we could take another tractor back to Oklahoma. Should be about 9 hours and another $29,000. Or we could go all the way to Fort Worth for $45,000. I think we'll do the shorter one. Or we could do some sugar beets. Yeah, I think we'll do this next tractor. No, let's do something a little lighter. Let's head to Utah. $28,000. 16 hours. Remains 3 hours, though. We don't want that. We don't want that. Oh, that's real life hours, Chris. Come on. We knew that. We learned that. Yep, let's go ahead and begin that delivery. Heading to Provo. And after that, I think we'll have enough money to start taking a look at the opportunities for a trailer. So I think we got to get back to the other side here, past the cattle. They got their new tractor delivered. I'm sure they're thrilled about it. Sure they'll be renting it out to somebody. Or going and working on someone's field. They'll get that evergreen trailer, get it hooked up, and get started on this job. Alright, just get the trailer all hooked up. Gosh, another 16-hour job. What do we do? And 1,000 miles? And it's not much lighter. 30, it's about a little bit heavier. We're delivering some food, though. Alright, let's get on out here. We'll get started on this. We'll have to, do the same thing we just did. Get some rest. Longer recording session. I don't know about episode-wise. Oh, that was our turn. It's driving the sugar beets here. We got it. We're good. So I haven't figured out, routine maintenance and all that. We just bought a new truck instead of learning about that stuff. Clear that way. Come on, let me look out. Clear that way. Are we clear still? Yep. Oh, those cars weren't even there. Where'd they come from? I'm gonna have to look at that one in the edit. Alright, heading to Provo. Provo. Delivering some food. Feels good to be part of the economy that way. Stop for a train. It's coming to the left here. There it is. Little cargo train going. AMD, huh? Amazon on there. Some Walmart. Union Pacific. Some FedEx. Pretty cool. Longer train than we're used to. Not bad. Downtown Omaha, I assume. Since we're going back over the bridge, heading back to Nebraska real quick. We didn't stay very long in Iowa. Little dozer getting pulled here. That's sweet. Guess we're in that part of the country where we're going to see a lot of that. They're getting off the highway there. Pulled up the finances here. We 138,000 per 7 days. I love it. We're at 85,000. Our loan payment just came out, so this will give us enough to upgrade our garage again to 5 slots. But we will attempt to buy a trailer before that. And again, we're only able to go 65, so pulling a little too much weight. That's all right. 13 hours to go. Ah, here's a look at this bridge here. Going across the interstate. I think there's some food places to eat in there. Pretty sure I've seen this in real life. There is a picture location there. That makes sense. Archway exit. Nice. The archway. There's Elm Creek, Alma. That's sweet to see. We got a serious traffic stop there. Alright, tractor out in the field too. That's a mod I'm going to be looking for, guys. Real farm equipment mods. Because that's what I want to do most of our deliveries of. I want to get real deep in ag. And get our, company doing that as well if we can figure out how. Grain trailers might be what we want to do. Be fun. Doing long hauls of grain. We are in Wyoming. And we're going to pass someone for once, it looks like. I'm feeling they're going to get back up to speed, though. Just didn't want to lose my momentum. We'll see if we can pass them. I don't think we will. We were just, granted permission. We're in Cheyenne. Granted permission to bypass the weigh station, or the inspection station. And we're up to 65. They're going to get up to it a little bit quicker. Maybe we will be able to pass them. Wheel steady. I think we're just about clear. And they're going to let us over either way. So 8 hours to go. Motel 6 up there. It's tempting this late at night, but we got 10 hours till we need to sleep. 8 hours till we get there. Tracking good, guys. There definitely seems to be a governor on these connected contracts. We're going to do a non-connected one next to kind of see the difference, but we're going downhill. We should be able to get more than 66 miles an hour. Pedal to the floor right now. Interesting. Man, we're in a location that has an 80-mile-an-hour speed limit, and we can't take advantage of it. That is sad. I think this guy's going to get up to speed, though. I don't even think we're going to pass him. He just got on the highway. Or the interstate, sorry. Using, try to use the right term. Yeah, he's going to get up to speed and blow us away here any second now. Pull away from us. Maybe not. Just don't feel like this was wise. Got others following us around him, though. Back down to 75. I wonder if he'll back off because of that. Doesn't seem like it. We are slowly pulling away from him, though. Rock Springs. It's really been a straight shot so far. All on the 80. Still 4 hours to go. We do have a port of entry sign, so I have a feeling we're going to have to stop and get inspected here as we get into Utah finally. Yep, there it is. making quite the cruise here. Didn't seem to take very long, but hey, we've been on the road for a while. Loaded, we're loaded. We gotta go over here. All right. 66,000 pounds still. All right, 2 hours to go, guys. We're almost there. Pretty right here. Got some greenery. Yeah, this is pretty. Almost 20 miles to Salt Lake. Imagine that's right around this bend in the road. Little weave and bob and weave. Yeah, downhill to Salt Lake. It's our first freeway transition in a while. Going to the 15 here. Coming in hot. We got it, we got it. Yeah, I think that's where we'll want to adjust the... Talked last episode about adjusting basically the difficulty of the game. Make it a little more realistic. But we're within an hour of our destination. And here's our exit. Spanish Fork Price. And we're going to Price. I see our destination over yonder, the Walmart Supercenter. Almost there. Got a little Starbucks right there, Green Mart over there, a McDonald's. Yeah, that's the type of trailer I want right there. That would be sweet. Let's get our side mirror out here. Not bad. I need to... Gosh, this is where I get confused. So we, then we straighten out the truck. Just shimmy it a little more. Now we're not too far off. I'm not too far off from getting the hang of this. Now if I can do it in cab the whole time, that is the next thing. All right. Think we did it there. See if this works. There we go. Synchronizing. Perfect. So that was an hour and 7 minutes. That was the longest drive we've done in game. $28,000. Not as much as that last one. It does bump us up to level 10 though. Let's hit continue because we are going to look at a different type that gives us another skill point. Let's see. Hazardous. We'll go flammable. Solids. Corrosion. Toxic, explosions. Yeah, we'll just kind of go in order on that one. Alright, we need to do some checking. We need to go to the garage real quick. How we doing over here? We're at 2 out of 6 now for long distance for Bart. And he's currently on 11 hour. He's going to finish this one, which is delivering some clothes, it looks like. Bringing in a little bit more money. I hope his rating goes up soon. A little bit more money. Let's see. Show log. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we're starting to see some increases. Beautiful. 5,200. Looking good. And Jan. Delivering some sugar right now. He's losing us money. Oh. We got to keep an eye on that. Got to keep an eye on that. All right. All right, let's go take a look at jobs. We're going to go to Freight Market. And we're going to do 11 hours. We're going to find the shortest one that we can find in this town. Oh, boy. Oh, we're by price. Let's go price by distance. There's a 6 hour. Yeah, let's do this 4 hour one. It's Elko, Nevada, and that's how we'll end. It'll give us another $8,000. All right. Got to sleep in 2. So we'll do that and get fuel before we actually pick this thing up. Get out of this parking lot and I'll take a look at where we can do that. We have a question mark right in front of us. Go ahead and swing over and see what that is. And we might take a nap here as well. That job might be gone, but that's all right. Yeah, international dealership. Yeah, we don't need any service yet, I don't think. And hopefully that job's not gone, because that quick one is the way I'd like to end today. I keep saying it, but we are going to work our way back to Phoenix. We do need to look into some upgrades and trailers, and we'll do that after this job. That's what this episode was supposed to be all about, but I got into some long hauls there. Had some fun with them. All right, let's see if we can get this trailer. Going 5 over shouldn't be a speeding ticket. That's stupid. $400. We might shut that stuff off. I just... As long as we don't abuse it, right? Like, I don't know. That's ridiculous. Going 30 and a 25. Yeah, we're pulling into Tractor Supply here. Very cool. Come on, still have that job, please. They do. 4 hours away, let's take it. Cruise around and get to this trailer. Alright, let's try not to hit this here. Now let's turn a lot more. Misjudged that. Slow down a little bit, Chris. Jeez. Still off. Trying to just use the mirrors. I imagine if we use the other one, we'd be able to have a little bit better perception there, but we got it. And we do not have enough fuel. Let's make this nice and wide here. Okay, I think we're clean. Yep, looking good. So before we pull out here, we will want to take a look at the map. Yeah, let's do that right here. And we'll be able to see our route. And that might be out of the way. I wonder if we can... We'll try to get there. Next checkpoint, 156. Yeah, we got it. All right. About the halfway point of this drive. This is going to feel so short compared to those last few. Oh, we're going to get lucky here. All right. Good at this trailer. Let's get on the highway, get some fuel in about an hour. And finish off this episode with one more delivery. Alright, so this is 36,000 pounds. And just to like learn the game, let's see if it does let us get above 65 here. Or if it is our truck that's the limitation right now. Because if that's the case, I feel like we got a downgraded truck last episode. And it's starting to feel that way. Oh no, yeah, we're going faster, okay. I feel better about our vehicle. And hopefully we don't run out of fuel. Because we're, whoops, stay in our lane. We're about to pass our last fuel station before that one. But let's get cruise control going so we don't speed too much here. Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Welcome to Nevada. Tesla truck in front of us. Interesting. It must be parts. But I think we made it. We got 34 miles to spare here. Let's make sure no one's coming. We're good. Keep an eye on our trailer as we turn. Not bad, not bad. This looks like the truck entrance here. Yep. All right, spend a bunch of cash here. Fill her up. Ooh, about $900 there. Believe we're straight. What was that? Did we hit something? Gosh, I gotta do better. We are in Elko. 8 miles away from our destination. These shorter deliveries are my jam. We're gonna try to focus on those. The longer ones were nice to make some cash, but still doing ag jobs all day. Delivered a tractor. We delivered some food, some fertilizer here. These are more the ones that I'm interested in than the food. Just try not to get a ticket right now. So we're cruising up on our exit here. All right, last drop off here before we start spending a little bit of cash, and we are going to cruise as close as possible. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. All right, so my idea here is to pull all the way forward here, and then we're gonna just crank her and then straighten out the truck a little bit. Yeah, that didn't do it either. Little trailer damage. We're getting a little closer. Yeah, I don't even know the strategy for this one. I gave up. All right, so we made $8,218 on that one. We're gonna get about halfway to level 11. We are a workhorse, working our way towards 15, the entrepreneur. Let's hit continue. And the thing we've been waiting for all episode. We have $125,000. And we need one more level for these. Oh boy. Okay, let's take a look at standard. And this is the one I was eyeing. But let's see. Oh, maybe it's this right here. Let's go customize this. Nothing we can do there. Want the 40-foot variety. I like white. I like white. Let's look at the rims though. Let's go red. Then we'll do the same on the back. Now, is that each tire? Save that. Come over. Oh, no. We want to save our color. Click here. Click on the color. Nope, it did them both. So we're looking at $59,000. We're gonna go ahead and buy it. Oh, we didn't buy it. We're just customizing. Customization, and then purchase. Where do you want the trailer? In Phoenix. Do you really want to buy this? $59,000. I do. Congratulations, you purchased a trailer. Congratulations, the trailer has been purchased and will be stored at the selected garage. You can access it in the trailer menu. All right, garage manager. We have our grain hopper. And we view on the map. We know we can go pick it up there, and we can then take a look at different jobs with that. Now, without it connected, yeah, I think it has to be connected. Okay, so we'll be heading there next. Be working our way home. And let's look at the bank real quick. We still have $377,000 to pay. I think we're doing pretty good on that. We're keeping up with it. Garage manager. Bart's log is still looking good. He brought in another $4,200 from the close. But Jan, okay, $2,400. Redeemed yourself. You're losing us money for a little bit, but you redeemed yourself. And we'll have to see, you know, do these trucks need maintenance? We can do upgrades, but I don't know if we do like oil changes and stuff. I will be Googling some of that between now and next episode. Tuesday we made 44,000. Monday we made 26, and then Wednesday 32. Pretty profitable company, I think, so far. I think we're doing pretty good with Haley Logistics. Let's look at our economy summary. Average daily profit, 24,000. Total profit so far, 173,000. And our total revenue is 335,000. I love it. I'll catch you on the next one.